Yeah, this is the PlayStation camera mic.
It's not the uno, the dos, the tres, but it's the cuatro.
Well, one of my favorite shows that I've ever seen. Goes back to the sky and he's never known. He's super creative and he's always on screen. He's really funny. You know what I mean?
It's a nerdy effect 5.0. Nerdy effect, one of my favorite shows. It's the nerdy effect 5.0. Nerdy effect, one of my favorite shows. Nerd circle to the homies, make it la la la. Coming to in with the coolest guy. It's all fun and games, even though we're all strange. Doesn't matter, whatever you are, come and join the stream. Nerd things are cool here, no need to worry. All countries are welcome, you ain't gotta flurry. Comic books and video games are just a tip. Hashtag decide cheap because your hate's lit. Wait for Jizzy Rank, cause you know it's coming. Blue pants and the haters know it's all running. Mondays and Fridays, you need to check them out. 7 p.m. Eastern time. This is a nerdy effect 5.0. Nerdy effect, one of my favorite shows. It's the nerdy effect 5.0. Nerdy effect, one of my favorite shows.
He is an amazing guy. He's super quick-witted. He can think on the fly. And if you want to challenge him, you should stop by. He'll take random characters and make them fight.
It's tight.
I'm gonna give him a big shout out. Nerdy effect, it's what it's about. It is so nerdy in every single way. Nerdy effect, I can watch it all day.
It's the nerdy effect 5.0. Nerdy effect, one of my favorite shows. It's the nerdy effect 5.0.
She deleted her IG.
Nerdy effect, one of my favorite
wrong.
shows. And it's
Wrong.
great.
5.0.
And Lala, we love you. We want to see you. Always.
What is up, Affected, and welcome to a very different and very easy for me to do, very, very bright show, and apparently there was some kind of hair on this. Look at that. What the... What? Dude, this day...
You need to dust.
I did! That's the reason! This day is difficult, and it's just not getting any easier. And now I'm very angry that I learned that Angie deleted her damn IG for no damn reason. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! By the way, if you would have a party chat with me instead of being not really on all the time, then you would probably be better. But you know, I'm not really on, so I don't know to invite you to the party chat. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop waving your some. No, you spelled it wrong. It was my hair. What face?
It's
no.
your hair.
This day is difficult, but we love you. Thank you. It is. I tried the IRL, and what is funny is I had this big, what is the fucking word? Man, that's how upset I am. I can't even contain myself from cussing. Tint. Window tint on this light so that it would actually like not be bright as hell. So I took it off thinking that the camera would be able to pick up the background better, but it turns out it's just a shitty damn camera. So we all learned something today. I didn't delete it. Good, don't, because you're already in trouble and you didn't even do anything. Skylight, no! And honest, yes. Rage Jizzy, I'm already angry. I'm angry that when I turned on my thing to do all this, the damn camera was blurry and nothing worked right. But you know what did work right? That damn subscribe button, or not subscribe, follow button. The follow button.
And if that's the only thing that works.
Yeah, the follow button did work. I'm happy about that. I'm good. I'm glad that we used Moneymaker. And like I said, I do want to do a fish stick for the subscribers, just something different. And honestly, I've been. I know. And that stop that.
We missed
Hold
you.
Jizzy. There we go. But yeah, so it is going to be a brighter than normal show because I'm not putting the fucking tent back up.
It doesn't work on just PlayStation.
Sing the French anthem, yes. And does it work now too? I don't know. No, it definitely does not. Now it will work like no, it doesn't work. No.
You have to be off.
100% it doesn't. But Red Walrus is here, and Red Walrus needs a damn beverage brawl to get his jollies off. So there you go. We've got a BJ shot versus Eggnog. Make sure you type it in how you see it. Capital places do apply. We shall learn then. We will learn. We will 100% learn how to do this because I want to get away from the PlayStation. It's just not going to happen anywhere near as fast as I wanted to. But a slow transition is going to happen. But yes, tonight we are rocking France's flag. And I just learned this. It's been a long time since I put France's flag in here. And that is a very shitty flag. Not that the flag is bad, it's just the quality of the flag. You see how wavy this is? It's like whoever was stamping out the flags, they just messed up right at the end and then sent it to me, and I've never noticed it until right that damn second. But it just looks bad, so I have to get a new France flag. Eggnog, and then that face. That face actually works in here. That's weird. That Kappa thing? See, that one doesn't, but that one does.
Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't.
That's really random and weird. I don't know. What's BJ's initials for BJ shot? Blowjob. Holy crap, why is it so difficult to watch a freaking stream on PS4? Because they're trying to get rid of the Playroom.
I told you, it's conspiracy.
Regardless of what Moneymaker is saying, they are trying to get rid of the Playroom. And I'm trying my damnedest to get off the Playroom. It's just not happening as fast as I want to. This is the brightest Jizzy has ever been. False. Fake news. One of the very first, I don't know, I would say at least the first month that we had the Nerd Cave, everything was so much brighter because this had 4 bulbs in it and only has 1 now.
I'm telling you, this light is killing me, though. Me and fluorescents do not get along.
I am going to put the tent back up. It's just not going to happen before the end of this show. And then I have to answer BJ Shot. Yes. No, they're trying to get their own Sony streaming service, but I don't know what they're doing. They're killing what they've already made. They're already going through that. You can watch the past couple of weeks and hell, even the past month worth of what they've been doing. 3 or 4 months ago, they started doing with that YouTube where the numbers would jump and all this weird stuff. You'd go from 87 people to 2. What are you talking about? And then the viewership and all this, and then the fact that they took the Playroom out of the top streaming category. They're killing it. They're killing it. Would Instagram Love work for you?
Instagram Live.
Would Instagram Live? No, absolutely not. I'm not going to do Instagram Live for this. No. I'm going to do the OBS. I'm just too new to it, and I don't have the right equipment. Now, granted, if I had to, I could, because the camera did work. The chat did work. The computer did hold the stream. And from what I could tell, for the most part, it looked really good. It sounded decent enough from what everybody said. So, yeah, it's okay. But I strive for perfection for my show. I know that that's weird, but I do want it to be the best that it can be. So if I have to spend $100 on a camera, then I'm fine doing that because I would rather the quality be better. So that way people, would enjoy it. They replaced all the lights at my work, and I walked in and I swear it was walked out 2 shades darker. Well, free tan. Twitch Unity. Yes. Do daily vlogs, please. I can't do that.
The Twitch Unity is this little heart.
It's an actual thing. It's not DMK typing out Twitch Unity a lot.
No.
Although he does have the time to do that. Vlog's Eggnog. Oh, is that what he...
Do you think IG is a terrible place?
Is that what he does? IG is a terrible place. No, it's not. You just, for some reason, you got this in your head that just come hang out with us on IG. Stop. Lock your account.
Yeah, lock your account. I don't make a new account and just put it
my account is locked on Instagram. Yeah, I only allow the people that I know to follow me. I don't allow it to put it out there so that some asshole can go be like, your face is kind of sweaty. I'm like, listen, Fizz, we're okay. You can just tell me if it's sweaty or not. But IG is not a terrible place. And stop being down on yourself. Stop it. Stop it right now. Lampard, tell her to stop being down. Wish I have Mixer on...
Wish they had Mixer on PS4. It's a good service. Very little trolls compared to YouTube. Mixer, apparently, it's another stream.
Once I'm off PlayStation, doesn't matter what I'm on anyway, but I have seen Mixer. But there's not a lot of following on Mixer. That's the thing, is yes, there's a couple up-and-comers and people are being paid to go there, but that's not where I need to go. Just stream Chatterbait. No, I'm not Moneymaker. He's still stuck in Minecraft Land Dr. Jekyll. Yes, Minecraft Land Doctor. Metal Mogwai is a sexy lady. You calm the hell... DMK, that is not what I said. I said Lampard, not DMK. What happened to Jizzy Rant? Fragment, love them, the Turtle Beach set. Now, you're not wrong. I want to do more fragments. I don't have the time, and Lethal doesn't piss me off enough. You are a great person, Angela. And that is the wrong... Oh, we need Lampard. We need Lampard. We're waiting on Lampard to not drop a long-ass sentence and say, Angela is... No! Hopefully Listwitz!
Now he's doing it on purpose.
Where is Hyro to tell him that he failed this city? Thank you. We talked about the new Solo Pops. Yeah. What do you mean? Have we talked about the new Solo Pops?
That was a question.
Okay. No, we have not. They look really cool.
There you go. Lampard told us he's a great person.
Handsome Solo. Close enough. Metal Mogwai, you're a great person. There! Finally! Damn! It's like pulling teeth, bro.
No, you were talking to him.
Raven with the eggnog, yes. Hey, Fizzy and Budka. Yeah, where's Budka been? I know Fizz wasn't even. He was like very minimal here on Friday. But we missed Budka on Friday too. Damn it! See, when Fizz is not here, we do miss the Budka. Hi, everybody. My plan tonight was to do a full IRL stream, so. The fact that it just didn't work exactly how I wanted really threw a monkey wrench in most of my damn plans today. So I need to work on it. I now know what I need to do. It's just going to be... Budka's snoring. Hugs everyone.
Like midnight there.
Well,
like that.
Honestly, you could charge for hugs. Yeah, I mean, seriously, you could. Oh, Vinny popped in to vote.
He's been in here. He was in your...
No. He knows why he's getting hell. He knows why he's getting hell. Alright, so I'm going to try to default back to a little bit of the show. Metal Mogwai hugs back. I done told you to calm the hell down. WrestleMania. Yeah, we're going to talk about that too. What's up with the flag? That is France. That is France's flag. Each and every time that we do a show, we have a different country's flag in this show. So far, I recently learned I have 68 countries' flags.
Which?
Damn. You're talking about people who collect stuff? I collect stuff. But yeah, the flag is a little wonky, so I have to buy a new one, and so I'm going to have to. We'll get to that in a second. Let me get this out of the way. So, every single day of every single week has a special holiday, and today's holiday is...
National Eyebrow Day.
No!
But it is.
Is it?
Yeah.
Where are your eyebrows?
I already washed my face with Thanks. Damn. You want a ginger rant on your ass? No. You shut the fuck up.
But a lot of people have been posting that it's Unicorn Day.
It's Unicorn Day, but it's also Eyebrow Day.
Is it Eyebrow Day?
Yes.
Is that like...
It's Eyebrow Appreciation Day.
Now, you can raise both of your eyebrows individually, right? Yeah, I can't do that.
I can do it at the same time, too.
Yeah, I can do that. I can raise both eyebrows at the same time, too.
No, just the corners.
Nice. National Unicorn Day. Yes. I've been to France. It's a nice country. Well, at least now you're paying attention.
These eyebrows are out of control.
My eyebrows are out of control. But today is also Name Yourself Day.
Meta Magway, she does have her eyebrows on fleek.
She does. Yes.
Like, I kept my 90s thin eyebrows.
I'll be in charge.
Whatever. I'm not going to have thick eyebrows.
I will not be in charge. I will not charge you for a hug, Nerdy. Just saying. Right. No, my hugs are free, but Angela should charge, and she would make a killing.
Nope.
But yeah, today is Name Yourself Day. It's also Unicorn Day and apparently Eyebrows on Fleek Day. But it's also Name Yourself Day. So, my name is Potato. Hey! See, somebody gets it. See, I'm glad. See, Potato, that's why I'm glad you popped by the show.
I named myself Nerdy's boss.
Because that guy gets it. Like, he gets what's going on in this damn show, except for the intro. He doesn't get the intro. My name is Nerdy's Paul. Nerdy Paul. Like Paul, like a... I hope Roman turns heel. No, he's already the most hated dude. We'll get to that in a second. My name is Box. Black Box. No, what was that?
Hell.
He totally messed up the damn IG thing with the your middle name and then whatever the thing to your left is your secret agent name. He's like, my name is Picture Frame Boston. The closest nearest thing to you is Boston, and your middle name is Picture Frame. No, right, I didn't write it right. Look at my name piece in the curly hair.
Listen, what's his old man?
Unicorn with eyebrows on fleek. We have to name ourselves. Okay, I'm Old Man. Yeah, Yeah. Just don't let Sea Chicken hear you. My name is Paul Box. Paul Box. So that was one of the reasons why I posted it on Instagram, is because it's part of Name Yourself Day. I'm confusing, we know. My name is Benjamin Franklin. Oh, I love it. I think it's fantastic. My name is Benjamin Franklin. You know what's messed up, and I already know why everything is faulty in here, because we're streaming on Playroom and not IRL. Adding port to Fortis to Fortnite so lazy people don't have to build. Adding port a fort. Wow! Now, maybe I want to play it now. My name is Sneakers.
Gotta say it just like that.
My name is Sneakers.
Meta Magwise, big booty birthday.
All right.
Birthday.
All right, so there's that, and then we got to go to this. Nope. I know what's going on. I know why everything is all funky. Damn it.
Funky Cole Medina?
Yeah, it took me 16 minutes to figure this thing out. Oh my god, that makes so much sense. By the way, Jekyll, you streaming tonight? Did you ever,
I did not see him answer.
Yeah, he probably didn't. That's the Jekyll way.
I kind of probably distracted him with my storytelling.
Okay, alright. So that should be it right there. We should be now in...
Mr. Potato is going to be, hi, I'm Bongo Winston.
Hi,
The
I'm
hi,
Bongo
I'm
Winston.
is in the name.
Streaming, IRL streams. Okay, alright, we're good now. Are you mending up, dog? Yes, my name is Not You. Well, damn it, not you. Bongo Winston, I like that. My name is, Mary Snitch is my name, so you gotta, Mary Stitch?
There will be an attempt at something defective. Yay!
Ooh, yes, okay, alright, cool. Regardless, it's always good to see him, my man, so I'm glad you're feeling much better. I'll call him Mini-Me, yes. Just play Minecraft, Lethal. Yeah, if you could port a fort, that sounds kind of cool, man. Just BAM! Drop it right on top of you, hide inside, nobody can get you. I might be down for that. But yes, alright. So, there you go. Name Yourself Day if you didn't do it. My name is Mud. Yeah, nice. Yeah. My name is Slim. Wicked Slim Shady. No, stop with the eyebrows. Gonna play Terra. It looks cool, especially because the jiggly boobs that are independent boobs. So it's definitely appealing to me. I just don't know if I have the download space or not. Lol, Sea Chicken. Give me some Primus. See? I knew you were going with that. Dicka Slim Shady. I'm sick of him. Look at him walking around, grabbing his you-know-what, flipping it you-know-who. Yeah, but he's so cute, though. Yeah, I probably got a couple of screws up in my head loose, but no worse than what's going on in your parents' bedroom. Sometimes you can go on TV and just let loose, but can't. But it's cool for Mayor Furburger to hump a dead moose. My bum is on your lips. My bum is on your lips. And if you're lucky, I might just give it a little kiss. And that's the message that we deliver to little kids, and especially not to know what a woman's clitoris is. What is that? Fortnite. Yes, boobs. No. All right. So let's talk about the big event that happened last night. Drop them bars. If I wasn't trying to do it, I could do it. Like if I'm driving, dude, I'm the best rapper you ever did heard. But when I'm like projecting it, the words get messed up. Singing the real Slim Shady in a Canadian accent is gold. Because I'm Slim Shady, eh? Oh, hell no. Yes, alright, so heroes, go get Jupiter for a while, because we're going to talk wrestling. No, damn, I refuse to watch it. I will not watch wrestling. It's really cool and fun to watch. No! No. Heroes refuses to listen to it, refuses anything about it.
DJ Stutter. Only a little bit.
You've ever did heard. Yes, you ever did heard.
I can actually attest to his car driving rap skills. He actually does have very good.
I'm actually pretty good. I'm actually, when I can hear the beat and I'm actually in the moment, I'm actually pretty good. But when I'm up here and I'm trying to remember like the middle words and stuff, I get all tongue-tied. I'm going to tune out for the sake of spoiler. You're not going to watch it for 4 damn years. By the time we're coming around, we talk about WrestleMania 69, and you'll be like, no spoilers. I've only got 4 more years and I'll be caught up.
Red Walrus always sings Slim Shady in Canadian accent.
Yeah, well, exactly. I would love to hear the Canadian accent. I don't really have a Canadian accent. I have a terrible one. It just ends everything in A or moose knuckle. I don't watch wrestling. Well, then maybe you might like this. Let's see here. Let's see if I can get this pulled up. again, it was stuff that I had planned for tonight just did not work. Let's see here. Recap. That's what I'm looking for. I would like a list. Okay. All right, so last night was WrestleMania, and I wanted to do a pre-show. I wanted to talk about it like we did last year, but I just didn't have the time. It just did not work out right, so we didn't get to do our pre-show. So today we're going to talk about WrestleMania 34, which was last night. What's going on, Tukaki? Welcome back. Now, I don't watch wrestling anywhere near as diligently as I used to. I used to be a die-hard wrestling fan, and then somewhere around 2004, I just trailed off, and then I picked it back up maybe about 8 months ago, something like that. Somewhere around there, because the WWE Network came out, and you can have everything, even the stuff that I watched in the 80s and 90s and early 2000s. You can watch all that stuff for free, and then you get all the pay-per-views for free. So $10 a month for nostalgia is totally worth it, and then you get the new stuff. So last night was the biggest pay-per-view of them all, and there were some definite ups and downs and some weird stuff. Now, I know that there are people who don't give a damn. There's people who actually do kind of want to talk about this.
I give no dams.
Right, and that's fine, but there are stuff that we do talk about that you do give a damn that other people don't. So this is where my product lies right now, is the heroes and the people who don't care about wrestling. Then there are times when we talk about stuff that you do care about and people don't. So just have a little bit of respect and say, okay, this isn't mine. I'm going to put the controller down and just try to find something weird in the background and not be like, I don't watch it. You know, just try to have a little bit of respect.
Doing that. Just talk about it.
Anyway, Kurt's Mac was Brill, yes. So I was giving shit for having pink fidget spinner. What? Okay. The Overtaker sucks. So anyway, you may not have watched it. That's fine. So match number one, now they had the pre-card, the pre-show, which was the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royale, which again is a squash. You cannot predict who's going to win it, but the Woken Matt Hardy ended up winning it, thanks to the help of Bray Wyatt, who, if you did not see the Ultimate Deletion, I think it was a couple weeks ago, where Matt Hardy took on Bray Wyatt. It was actually really cool and different and sort of a spectacle in its own. So it was actually really, really neat, and Matt Hardy won it, and they had this weird little thing with the trophy where he was like, so it was kind of cool, and definitely when somebody that's been in the business that long wins it, it feels perfect, rather than last year when Jinder Mahal won it and everybody goes, who? I'm not really a WWE fan, but I'm showing respect for who likes it. Thank you, Lampert. I appreciate that. Wonderful. But yeah, so the second match was the Cruiserweight Championship match, which was Mustafa Ali versus, I cannot remember that dude's name, because I don't, Cedric Alexander. Mustafa Ali and Cedric Alexander. Now, a lot of the people from the 205 Live in the Cruiserweight division, they're high flyers, they're quick reactions, and that's pretty much what you got with this match, but it was so early that nobody gave a damn. So, while it was decent, the crowd just, and a lot of these things will factor in with the crowd. The crowd just didn't care. They're watching it, and they're just like, okay, that was neat, nice flip. Oh, that guy won. And Cedric Alexander ended up winning, which the way everybody said it is that he was actually supposed to win it before Enzo Amore won it. Right before Enzo Amore went to jail for rape.
Ew.
Yeah, a lot of weird stuff. I'm from Walking Tale, Adam Sandler movie. What? But anyway. So, again, it was it was an okay match, but it didn't have anybody riled up. And then followed by the Women's Battle Royale, which it was, they just called it the Women's Battle Royale. Initially, it was supposed to be called the Fabulous Moolah, but there was a lot of, backstage outcomings that happened with Moolah that they're like, no, you can't name anything after her because she, back in the 70s and 80s, sold wrestler girls. Yeah. She's like, we'll come to your territory, they will wrestle, and then they will perform actions upon your wrestlers. So when that surfaced, they backpedaled real quick, and they said, we're just going to call it the Women's Battle Royale. However, the top of the trophy, and you guys can Google this if you want to, especially because some of you are just tuned out for the wrestling portion, but the top of the Women's Battle Royal trophy looked like a vagina. Not even joking, you back me up on this.
You have to show it to me.
You didn't see it? Oh. Yeah, they made the top of the trophy look like that diagram.
I went to bed because I gave no shit.
Yeah, it looks like the diagram you see in schools of the vagina. It had the fallopian tubes and everything. It was crazy. Google that. Everything is Battle Royale nowadays. PUBG, Fortnite. Yeah, you're right. We talked it like that. It looked like a vagina. Yeah, it does. Oh, no wonder I couldn't stop looking at it. Yeah, really, it does. Look at it right now. Just Google the image of the women's battle royal last night. I mean, it's shaped just like a vagina. Like, it's crazy. It'll blow your damn mind. So that was all pre-show stuff.
That would not make me happy if I was one of those.
No, I mean, you're talking, like, this is how they started.
Like, the men get real, like, muscly stuff. We get a vagina.
Well, I mean, they got a big, tall trophy, but the top of the trophy looked like a vagina.
Yeah, that's not an accident.
And what's weird about that whole entire thing is that it started off with the Fabulous Moolah being that, and then they had to take that name away, and then the top of it looks just like that diagram. So there was just, I don't know, it was just off. Wait, Google a vagina? Yes, do that right now, and then cross-reference. So Naomi ended up winning that, and it felt like she deserved it. It was cool. I just need to look down. Boom, diagram. So then, now we actually get into WrestleMania, because that was all technically pre-show. So it started out with the Intercontinental Championship. Like, you started the entire show with 3 of the best wrestlers that company even has on the main roster. And you started with The Miz, who's the Intercontinental Champion, Seth Rollins, and Finn Balor. Now, those guys are huge draws in their own right, and they started the show, which felt weird right off. However, they killed it. The match was awesome. It was really good. The near falls were close. It felt awesome. Definitely accidental. It had to have been. Naomi won a vagina. Yes. Just the diagram. Yeah, that's where I keep it down there. But yeah, regardless of winners or not, it was still a damn good match. It's worth it just to watch that match. Jizzy just asked us to Google vaginas. Best homework ever. And make sure you vote in the beverage brawl. Type in to see it, BJ shot or eggnog. Depending on where you're from, it may be the same thing. So yeah, it was a really, really good match. And then the second match following that, which was one of the ones that should have been an actual main event, like right towards the end of the night, was Charlotte Flair versus Asuka for the Women's Championship. Now, Charlotte Flair is a fantastic athlete in her own right, and she's the champion. Asuka came up through NXT for like a year and a half or 2 years, undefeated streak, never been beat, not pinned or submitted one damn time. She won a Women's Rumble at the Royal Rumble, the very first one ever. She chose Charlotte to take on. It's the second match of the pay-per-view. Everybody, the entire world, expected Asuka to win, and she submitted. And that's where really part of the problems kind of went. It just felt wrong. It felt like the wrong time to do that. You built up this wrestler for 2 years, at least a year and a half. You built up this wrestler, and then all of a sudden, just at WrestleMania, you killed everything you built. It's like ruining Goldberg's streak right before he got to the championship with Hulk Hogan. Right before he jackhammered him, all of a sudden Hogan gives him the finger, and that entire streak was pointless. Making her lose that early, and even in that early of a match, just felt like such a damn waste for it. It was a good match. Yes, it was a great match, but it should not have ended that way. Like, you wasted 2 years of someone's career and hype for a fail at the second match at WrestleMania. Don't say Goldberg, it makes folks leave early. What? It did? I don't know what that means. I only know bottle of blackjack. I like it. So yeah, Asuka lost her very first match ever at WrestleMania. Now, granted, she lost to Charlotte, so it's not that bad, but it's just, I don't know, it's just silly. Followed by that was the United States Championship. Again, way too early for this match, but you had basically a four corners match with Jinder Mahal, Rusev, which Rusev is like on top of the world right now, and he really should have walked away with it. The glorious one, Bobby Roode, and Randy Orton, which was the U.S. champion. Goldberg. But yeah, so it was a decent match. I mean, there was nothing like really that stood out for me. There was a couple near falls, and Randy Orton RKO'd everybody in like 8 seconds or something. So that was kind of cool. But the match was decent at best, but the problem is that the winner was Jinder Mahal, and nobody wanted Jinder Mahal to win. I know sometimes you got to push your villain, but when your match is almost flat and then somebody who should have won didn't, it just makes the match pointless. Rusev, The Rock rocks. I like your style. Getting there, we're in January 2016 now. It's okay. You can skip ahead. You're allowed. Yeah, like I said, it was a okay match. It was just nothing to worry about. So far you've got 2 good matches in the card, not including the pre-show, that doesn't count, but you've got 2 good matches versus 1 match. Well, WWE is famous for killing careers. You're not wrong on that point at all. And then it was followed up by the Ronda Rousey and Kurt Angle versus Stephanie McMahon and Triple H. And this is the one that people were really looking forward to because Ronda Rousey is now granted, I just learned this last night, she's actually a bronze medalist in the Olympics. Had no idea that was even a thing. But yeah, she actually won the bronze medal in an Olympic Games in 2014, I think it was. But yeah, so that's pretty cool. So she's coming over to WWF, which is actually, semi-acting and not real UFC stuff. So could she handle her own? And everybody was worried about it. They were worried about, is this celebrity? Because technically she is. She hasn't wrestled in UFC in a year. And her last couple of times in UFC, she got her ass handed to her. So can she act enough to actually be a wrestler and promote and continue her career on? And truly, after last night's match, the answer is yes. She sold it perfectly. She let some bumps happen, and then she gave it back just as good. And like, for her very first match ever on TV, and to be at WrestleMania in front of like 70,000 people, I think she did a hell of a job, and I honestly can't wait to see more Ronda Rousey. NXT TakeOver amazing. It was. NXT TakeOver, what do they call it? Not St. Louis, Louisiana or whatever. NXT TakeOver from this weekend was fantastic. That ladder match was out of this world. What's going on, Average? Welcome, man. We're just talking a little bit about WrestleMania. But yeah, fantastic match. Of course, in the end, Ronda Rousey made Stephanie McMahon submit, which was pretty damn cool, and I thought that was awesome.
And picked up fucking Triple H.
Oh, yeah, and she picked up Triple H.
I was impressed by that.
Yeah, Ronda Rousey had Triple H on her damn shoulders, and she picked him up like, it looked like he didn't even try to help. Like, it looked like, all right, girl, you're about to try this. What's going on, man? Welcome to the show, man. But yeah, like, she picked him up and had him up. I was about to do some kind of move, and then I think she got kicked in the stomach. But yeah, so I'm a Ronda Rousey fan. I am. I think that it was a great match. Definitely on par for a WrestleMania. Following that, we had probably, at least in my opinion, the worst match of this WrestleMania, because mainly it was just stupid. You had the New Day, which are 3 really good tag team partners. They've been the New Day for, I think, 4 or 5 years. They're the longest running New Age tag team champions. They work really, really well together. Versus the Usos, which you don't know, the Usos are actually Rikishi's twin children. Rikishi from the 90s. It's actually his twin boys that come up, and they put on a hell of a show. I love watching what the Usos do. I think that they're honestly some of the best talent that WWE has. Versus the Bludgeon Brothers. Yeah, 2 rejects from the Wyatt family, which I wasn't watching when the Wyatt family was starting to, be big. But these 2 rejects, which WWE has no idea what they want to do with, they put them back together, and they're like, you're the Bludgeon Brothers. That sounds good, doesn't it? Just bludgeon them, big hammers that they never use, and you're Bludgeon Brothers. And the way it worked is that the Bludgeon Brothers ran through both teams. I wish it had the time on here. I mean, you're talking, this match was, I would say, less than 7 minutes. And you're talking, you had 7 people. You had 7 people in this match, and it was less than 7 minutes, and it was Tag Team Championship, and the Bludgeon Brothers won it. It was just such a waste of talent. What's going on, Fatality? Good to have you back, my man. Hope you had a great day. Tukaki already answered. Yes, it's blackjack. Yes, it's a blackjack shot. Yes, hey, Fatality. So again, I think it's the worst match. And if you haven't seen WrestleMania, we're about to get into some weird ass stuff. So yeah, definitely calm the hell down. Following that was the John Cena versus the Undertaker. And the setup for it was that John Cena needed somebody to fight at WrestleMania, and he wanted to take on Undertaker. Cena's done everything in this business. He's headlined WrestleMania multiple times. He's 16-time World Heavyweight Champion, but the one thing he never did was take on Undertaker at WrestleMania, and he wanted it. And Undertaker never said yes to the match, so John Cena was sitting in the audience for the whole time of the beginning part of this pay-per-view, just sitting there, normal street clothes, not in his wrestling attire, just street clothes, sitting there drinking beer, which was cool. And then at one point in one of the matches, a referee comes running down from the back, jumps over the rail, and whispers something to Cena. Cena jumps up, runs up the ramp, and runs backstage. And then at this point, after the Bludgeon Brothers win, he comes out, music plays, he's like, yeah, let's do this, or whatever. And then he's standing in the ring, he does this, salute and all this stuff. Is this thing on? What's going on, Ron? That rhymes.
To Mexico.
But yeah, so he's there. And he's ready for the Undertaker, and then boom, the lights go dark, and all of a sudden it is Elias. And if you don't know who Elias is, he's really one of the best characters I've seen in a long time. He's a well-built dude, and he's got a guitar, and he just sings to the crowd. He's a great heel. I like what he brings to the table. So he comes out. What? Wow! What's going on, girl? You've been working your ass off, and I appreciate you stopping back in, even though we're talking wrestling. Hey, I have John Cena, Undertaker, no metal fig. Oh yeah, I saw that. That's awesome. That really is cool. OBS takes some getting used to. It does. It really does. I'm gonna have to play with it hard. But anyway, so
that's what she said.
Elias comes all the way down to the ring and says, "You're not getting Undertaker. You got me." John Cena whoops him, and then that's it. Nothing happens. So John Cena's like, "Okay," and he goes to walking up the ramp. I mean, this is a long, drawn-out process, and then. Bong! The gong hits, the Undertaker shows up, and they have a match. And my grandma likes wrestling. Well, that counts. And you tell your grandma, sup for me. Play you hard. I know, yeah. I figured somebody would get that. But yeah, I think that it was a really good match. It was very fast. But for the most part, you got what you paid for with this one. John Cena got his match. Undertaker got the win. Everything worked out with this perfectly, and it came off as decent. I didn't hate it at all. I love the build-up. I love the setup, so it was great. John Cena run is now a meme. When he's going, yeah, I know it is. Hang on, there you go. Boom shakalaka. Hot potato. Thalia, thank you so much for popping back. Oh, he said hard. Thank you. I saw that. But yeah, I think it was a great match. I think it was really cool. It was a great build-up, and it's definitely worth watching. So you've got the Intercontinental Championship, the John Cena, and the Ronda Rousey. I think that those are key points to this WrestleMania. But yeah, really, really good. Followed by that was the Daniel Bryan, Shane McMahon teams up to take on Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. If you don't know the backstory, then for the most part it's kind of boring. But Daniel Bryan is one of the best wrestlers to come out of WWF in the last at least 10 years. Like, he's a phenomenal performer. Like, you feel how he is. But he had to retire due to having too many concussions. And apparently the doctors cleared him to actually physically wrestle like 2 weeks ago. Now, granted, it was probably a month ago, but they set it up for drama and all this. But it was his very first in-ring match in 2 years. So they started off, giving him a concussion or whatever. So he's on the stretcher. And then right at the end, he comes back and whoops some serious ass. And it was a really good match. The Undertaker looked young in that match. He did. He actually looked really gigood. I mean, you could tell that the hairline's receding, but the dude's 50 years old. So I think he did great. I think Undertaker did a fantastic job. This Friday night, there's the greatest Royal Rumble. Is it this Friday already? Damn. Anyway, make sure you guys do vote. BJ Shot versus Eggnog. But yeah, it was an okay match. I like seeing Daniel Bryan back, and of course Shane McMahon doing his own thing. But it was okay. It wasn't anything really to
write home about?
Well, not that, but I definitely wouldn't tell you guys to go and watch that match expecting you to then all of a sudden be turned into a wrestling fan. But I would suggest definitely the Intercontinental match, and definitely, the Women's Championship, Asuka versus Charlotte. I think it was great. I'm interested in knowing why this is the greatest. Yeah, I have no idea. It's supposed to be like 50 men in a ring or something like that, which you're down for. I don't know.
Fuck.
Following by that, it was the Raw Women's Championship, which actually should have been in the place, at least in my opinion, of where Charlotte and Asuka was. It was Alexa Bliss versus Nia Jax. There goes something else falling. What the fuck is going on? Back in my day, I know. Rum and eggnog, great Christmas classic, though. I know. But yeah, it was the Nia Jax versus Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss is 5 foot tall, and Nia Jax is 6 foot tall and 250 pounds. It was a definitely David and Goliath situation. And I think for the most part, Alexa kind of held her own, at least for the situation, but they played it right. They gave Nia the win and the championship like it should have been, but I think that match should have been so much earlier. Titties being defended. Yeah, the title's being defended.
You a ball pit and you got Angela.
Yeah, Spider-Man is visiting you. Maybe that's what it is, just webbing
and
just dropping down.
50 German men in a ball pit.
No deal unless they're German. German balls? But yeah, so like I said, it was an okay match, but definitely not some of the highlights of the night. After that was the WWE Championship, AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura, which is a dream match. And it was decent, but for the most part, and I talked about it earlier, like the crowd just really wasn't into it a lot. Like they felt part of it, but the crowd wasn't there behind it. It was a good performance on both behalves, but in the end, AJ Styles ended up winning it, which was cool. And then Shinsuke goes to hand him the title and then gives him the low blow, which turns Shinsuke into a heel, which with his kind of movement and stuff and kind of being a badass, him going heel is a beautiful turn. So that really brought that match around to what I think is an A after that happened. Pulpit party! Alicia Fox got kicked off WrestleMania for fighting Ronda Rousey's husband. Really? I did not know that. That's fantastic news. This is great. First gear match. Never got into second gear either, Naka or AJ. Yeah, exactly. They never really upped it. It should have been more than it was, especially for WrestleMania. But I think that they're trying to play the long game with this one. Like I said, watching it, I was kind of like, okay, this is decent. I don't hate it. I don't love it. But when he turned heel, it made sense. They had their big match. They had it at WrestleMania. It was a decently performed one, but it wasn't over the top. And the reason it was is because they want to play this out down the line. Shinsuke versus AJ 2 and all this stuff, and then up the stakes. And I think that that's what the play was. Low blow, damn, I missed a great pay-per-view, man touching. Yeah, full show tonight. What? I think that Nick has wrestled soft since nearly hurting Cena. I think that Nakamura. Okay, I was try to spell it out. It's been 40 minutes. I thought it's like 10. I know. I'm trying to get through it. There's a lot of matches. But yeah, the heel turn was beautiful for it. I apologize, Potato. Not all shows are like this, and you can see Heroes as being very, very quiet. All right. Following that was probably the biggest, weirdest thing I've ever seen in wrestling. Was the Raw Tag Team Championship with The Bar, Cesaro, and Sheamus being The Bar. They're the Tag Team Champions, taking on an absolute dude who is a monster, Braun Strowman. The dude is like 6'9" and like 350 pounds, but he's solid muscle. The dude is a beast. And a mystery opponent. Your auntie bangs your friends. I know. Exactly the opposite of the idea. I know. Oh, okay, I got you. So Braun Strowman, who is a mountain of a man, said that he's going to have a special tag team partner. And if you didn't see the end of the news, this is going to blow your mind. He's standing in the ring. He goes, I bet you're all wondering who's going to be my tag team partner. And everybody was expecting the Big Show or Great Khali or somebody else monstrous. And he goes, it's going to be one of you, and points to the audience. And everybody's like, what? And he goes, who wants to be my partner? I'm like, okay. Obviously, this is a plant. They did it with, who was the guy that had the snake on his hand? I can't remember his name. Fizz Kid knows who I'm talking about. Isn't thinking about wrestling, I know. But they did it with him a long time ago. He ended up being a pretty cool wrestler for a while. But they pulled him out of a crowd and he ended up being a superstar or whatever. And I'm thinking, okay, they're going to do this. They're going to pull an NXT guy that a lot of people know or whatever. Santino Marella, that's what it was. I couldn't think of his name. It's been a while since I watched. So Braun Strowman, this mountain of a man, walked through the audience, okay? He's walking through the audience of WrestleMania. And you're like, okay, he's going to go get the plant. It's going to blow your mind. It's going to be Batista in a hoodie. Oh, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be cool. And he goes, you! And he walks up and he pulls this 11-year-old boy out of the audience. Child. He pulls a child out of the audience. And I'm like, oh, that's funny. And he walks the child all the way through the crowd, up into the ring. And I'm like, oh, that's funny. And then they ring the bell. And I'm like, this ain't funny. This is weird. What's going on? Something's wrong. There's a glitch in the Matrix. Fix it. And the match starts. And I'm like, where are they going with this? This is weird. Like, I couldn't... the kid... He didn't look like he ever even seen wrestling before. He looked like his dad's like, I love wrestling. Come on. And the kid's like, okay, Dad, whatever, to spend time with you, you know. And the kid had no idea what a ring was. And so he's standing there, and he's right there in the corner. And Braun Strowman is whooping some serious ass. He's beating them both down, and it's really, really cool. And then Braun Strowman tags the kid in. What's going on? What's going on? The kid gets in the ropes, and he's like terrified. He looks at Cesaro, and Cesaro stands up. He runs back, tags Braun Strowman in. Braun Strowman clotheslines him, puts him down, pins him, and wins the tag team championship with this 11-year-old boy named Nicholas. Real talk. This kid was in the audience, and he walked out the tag team champion with Braun fucking Strowman. Weird. It was so weird. Like, the whole time I kept waiting for some kind of weird twist, like somebody's going to come through the ring and it'd be like, this is my real partner, this is his kid. No, the kid walked up the ramp clutching the World Tag Team Championship title. The weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. Obviously it was a plant, but it was weird. It was so weird. And I've seen a lot of weird stuff, okay? Like, I used to DDP people on top of VCRs, like, it was weird. If it was a Make-A-Wish kid, fan-damn-tastic. But yeah, fantastic. It was so weird that it worked, at least to me. I know a lot of people were kind of like, this is odd. But yeah, it was so crazy weird that I loved it beyond anything.
Honestly, he's one of the referee's kids.
Again, the rumors are flying of rampant. It was a Make-A-Wish kid that was a referee's kid. I mean, where does your fact start and stop? So honestly, I truly cannot wait to see tonight's Raw, just to see this kid walk out with Braun Strowman. The kid of the referee. But anyway, absolutely weird and ridiculous, but I loved it so much. Nerdy, was it a child? The child! With this light working on the child. All right, main event time. And then we're done. Literally, we're done. The whole damn show is WrestleMania. Make sure you do vote. BJ Shot versus Eggnog. Type in C, a couple places do apply. Looking at you, this kid. But the main event was Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. And it's the match that nobody wanted, the match that nobody wanted to see, and the match that everybody in the crowd didn't give one damn about. Walking in, if you would have said put money on this, the entire world would have put money on Roman Reigns to walk out the champion. Everybody would have. There's not one person that would have said that Roman Reigns is not going to walk out the championship. Yes. Yeah, so... the way it worked is the crowd sat down the entire time. Not one person stood up. You can watch the match. Not one person stood up. Brock Lesnar goes to beat up Reigns, and then he F5s him, which is his finisher, and it is a devastating finisher. To put it in perspective, Undertaker was 21-0 at WrestleMania. He's never been defeated at WrestleMania. It took 3 F5s to put down the Undertaker for his very first defeat. After the 4th F5 through a table, Roman Reigns still kicked out, okay? The whole crowd they didn't care. They were not ready to see Reigns as the champion. Nobody wanted to see it. So Brock Lesnar then takes his gloves off, pounds Reigns in the head a lot. Reigns then is busted wide open. It's the only it's the only made blood of the match. Charlotte had a couple of injuries, but that didn't really count. But I mean, he was just gushing. I mean, crimson mask, how JR used to call it. But I mean, covered in absolute blood. I mean, it is pouring out of the top of his head. Reigns then does mount a comeback. He then spears him, he does the punch, and then he goes to pin him, and Brock Lesnar kicks out, F5s him for a 5th or 6th time, ridiculous amount of times, pins him, and Brock Lesnar walks out the champion. Nobody expected it, and at that point the crowd goes, oh, a match. Like, it wasn't a bad match. I don't like Roman Reigns. I think that he should be a mid-card level guy at best. He's damn sure not a main eventer. Nobody wants him to be there, and nobody's going to keep paying the ticket to see him there. 6 F5s in that match. Thank you. I couldn't remember if it was 6 or 5. Ginger, I have an important question. There you go.
Hi.
But yeah, so the fact that Brock left made me happy. The match was really good, but the fact that the crowd didn't participate really did suck the life out of it. When the crowd is not behind you, you really, really just don't have the momentum that could be an epic.
I recommend cookies and cream. Or,
hell yes.
Or something with caramel swirls in it.
Yeah, I know, right? The reason that I bring up the crowd talk is because I was recently watching WrestleMania 18 with The Rock and Hogan. And I talked to a couple of my friends this weekend about this, is The Rock walking into WrestleMania, he was the hero. When his music hit, the whole entire audience was like, yeah! And when Hulk Hogan's music hit, because he was NWO, the whole crowd was, boo, boo, bad Hogan, good Rock, bad Hogan. And that's how it started. And they battled, and it was a really good match until about halfway, when the audience flipped. They never sat down, they flipped. All of a sudden, The Rock was the bad guy and Hogan was the good guy, even though it was not portrayed that way. To the point where Hogan was beating The Rock with his weight belt, and the crowd was cheering. They're like, yes, whoop him! And then The Rock got the belt, and he was hitting Hogan, and the crowd was like, no, boo! The crowd can make or break a match. And last night, it was more than evident, proven over and over again, especially in that context. Bobby Lashley's supposed to be going to Raw. I've heard about that, yeah. Is there some sort of code for something else Fatality? It's always a code of Fatality. Listen, if a music playlist pops around Fatality, you can guarantee he's had sex to that song. There was a huge shock at Charlotte Flair beat Asuka last night. Yeah, noob. Unfortunately, we don't have the time to go back to it. If you want to go back and see my opinions and stuff, then you have to rewind the show. But overall, I thought it was a really good WrestleMania. There was a lot of definite oh my god moments. Like he said right here with the Asuka losing. I thought that was not going to happen for a very long time. Definitely the kid out of the audience was crazy. And the fact that I thought that Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns match was better than it was. So there you go. Just the tip. What is that? What is Mrs. Freddy's thing? It's
I don't know, but this light is killing me, so I kind of wish you would wrap it
up. So yeah, overall, I thought WrestleMania 34 was decent. It was pretty good. There's a lot of good stuff. There was some good music and some definitely good performances, and I thought it was good. Fizz Kid, you need to get out of wherever year you're at and just start watching current. You need to get caught up to date, man. I think you'd enjoy it. Amber Moon from NXT is on Raw now. No? Okay, she's on currently because she lost the championship last night. That makes sense. Of Ice Cream, yes. Meadow Mogwai is a girl who appreciates a hot lick of ice cream. I got you. I'll get there, yeah. But yeah, it was pretty good. I definitely recommend a few matches. The IC title was awesome. Definitely one of the best ones. So, unfortunately, I thought I was going to talk a little bit faster than that, but it is the Monday of the evening. We are in the brightest light possible.
That Ginger hates.
I know. We're going to fix it. I apologize. I'll watch if you watch it with me. Might happen, yes. All right. So we got to wrap up this brawl. We got to find out who is going to be moving on. Will it be the BJ shot or will it be the eggnog? Let's find out. Hot lick of ice cream. Rawr. All right, here we go. Only one brawl tonight. Sorry. Eggnog takes down the blowjob. There's not a world where that would happen, but whatever. Whatever. Y'all do you. Y'all do you. So there you go. The eggnog advances. Just the tip, please. I can't remember what it is. I can't remember what it's Mrs. Freddy's thing, but I can't remember what her hashtag is. Maybe it is hashtag just the tip.
Yeah, there's a hashtag just the tip.
Okay, maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Then it's give me the whole thing. You can get you can get eggnog this time of year. Technically, I do. It's in my fridge.
I was gonna say technically I can make.
Really, that was the show. Boo! I tell you what, heroes. You don't like how I'm doing my show? You go do your own show. I want to try it. Yes, you do. Oh, and a blowjob? Basically, Fizz, you just got to get really, really flexible, or find a friend that can keep a secret. Where are you going to get eggnog? It's upstairs. All right. Eggnog tastes better than... Oh, you never know. You never know. It depends on whom's it is. It could be, they could be eating a lot of carrots that week. Or pineapple juice if it's Fizz Kid. We're getting real deep into this. Way deeper than I wanted to. Way to F that up. But okay, go with that. I will. Yes. Do not cross heroes. I'm on tiny edge. I do not drink Jupiler. I drink Jupiler. Hugging. Bring it on. Weird. I know. Friend that can keep a secret is easier. Just FYI.
Oh my
god. Fridge. No, we're not getting it. But anyway. I do apologize for this weird show. I wanted to do it all IRL. I got to get the right camera. I got to get better at it. After episode 30, it'll be all IRL at that point. I'll just be learning how to do it, and we'll be talking comics and stuff like that. So it's coming soon. It's coming soon. Vape train. All right, we got to do it because I missed you on Friday. I promise. I got to change that coil. Oh my God, it's burnt me. Whew, squid. I can't do a longer show. My shows are only on Mondays, about an hour and 45 minutes. We technically did 30 minutes on IRL. And then there is your hour mark right there. We do got to fix these lights, though, because it does suck down here. So they will be fixed. This Wednesday will be another episode of Vlog Spacers. Potato, I'm letting you know, it's probably not going to be your cup of tea this Wednesday.
I think he would like it. Come try it out.
I gotta put it up there. I gotta put it up there. Vlog Spacers is this Wednesday, so yeah, it's gonna be different. I enjoy doing it because it gets me away from the nerdy stuff. I enjoy doing it. It's not everybody's cup of tea, so.
Freddie says that your IRL was looking good. You're almost there.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
A little bit of tweaking we should.
Yeah, once I get a better camera, I'll feel better about it. And then once I start learning how to do brawls and layouts and stuff like that, I think that we'll have something good. Yeah, I agree with Freddie. I do too, 100%.
Yep,
I mean,
time.
That's the way I think. Yeah, same time. We do it Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 6 p.m. Central Time every single week, unfortunately. But yeah, Vlog's eggs. Yes. Damn it. It's an X. It's an X. Yep, potato, yes. Let's go to Sony. Yeah, so Dr. Jekyll will be on tonight. I don't think he's ready right now. I'm getting off a little bit earlier than normal, but Dr. Jekyll will be on. Potato, I'm letting you know right now.
Dr. Jekyll.
I'm letting you know right now, if your style is liking me, you're going to fall in love with the DHMI Dr. Jekyll. I will be hosting him, so you can come back to my channel in about 30 minutes, I would say, and you can go to his channel easily that way. I'm highly recommending Dr. Jekyll tonight. Even if it's an easy game show, it will still be hilarious, and you will love it. All right, so I got to get out of here. The light really is bothering me a lot, so I feel
about me.
I feel your pain. I do feel your pain. But yeah, so do not forget Mrs. Liquid Lola tomorrow. Harley and Harley and Mr. J if they are on, and of course, my main man with the plan, the man who is always trying to keep the playroom afloat, Mr. Moneymaker 254 will be on tomorrow night, and honestly, I cannot wait to see what he's done in a week's time. I truly can't.
I don't know if he's on Big Brother yet.
I really cannot wait. I cannot wait to see what he's done in a week's time. If he got the actual key to the Big Brother house. If he's talked to more streamers and stuff out there. I am dying to know. So you got to go check out Moneymaker tomorrow. And Vlad will be back this Wednesday, followed by Mr. Listwitz. You're watching Listwitz. Anyway, have a fantastic evening. Go watch Dr. Jekyll. Tonight we're rocking France's flag. They're a side sheep in pretty damn good clarity right there. So yeah, it's an off show tonight. I apologize for all the WrestleMania talk, but sometimes we got to talk wrestling, even if you don't like it, Sea Chicken. Anyway, here's a nerd circle from me to you. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
La 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 la.
I'm definitely not going to ask what you learned. I'm not that masochistic.
You're fracking
Listwitz.
Listwitz is a gold mine of black oil.
It's your own time.
It's the Nerdy Effect 5.0.
Now imagine that.
I'm
with my headache. I was.
It's the Nerdy Effect It's
a nerdy effect.
5.0.
Nerdy effect.
Not the dose, not the dose.
5.0. What up?
It's so one-sided. Come on. You torture me with the frickin' full-on fluorescent. Now you're gonna fly that stupid thing too? What did you learn?
Ow!
The guy still hasn't hid the stupid drone. That's what we learned tonight.